why it's called haunted. It just gives me the chills. Well, I better get going. Enjoy.
Let's stop, Clarence. Find someplace warm.
I'm freezing.
We might miss a chance at Queensland.
Won't do as much good if we're frozen to death.
Just a bit more, Bird. Then maybe we'll be able to buy us a Christmas tree.
A piece of pie?
Maybe some cake.
Or what about candy?
Beautiful, bright pieces that will forever melt away.
It's getting colder. Let's go over there.
The poplars? I wouldn't go there if it was the last one place on Earth.
Why not? We're freezing and nobody lives there.
Nobody alive, you mean? It's full of gold.
Go on. There ain't no such thing as diamond now our day of peril.
A penny for the poor?
Please, do you have anything to spare? Only my stick, you dirty beggars.
Go on and get. You have no right cluttering up our streets at Christmas time.
Go on or we'll call the police.
And see where that lands you at Christmas.
Goodness! What's all this? Go on! Get! Children, wait! Those poor children didn't have coats! Filthy little brats!
Don't worry your pretty heads about them.
New to the village?
Why, yes. I'm Sarah, and these are my sisters, Patty and Mary.
Pleased to meet you. Those poor children, they're still running!
Say hello, Mary.
Oh, yes, of course. Forgive me. Good day, ladies. It looks as if you're going to be staying a while.
We're moving into the poplars. Any idea where that is?
But no one's lived in the poplars for years.
We need a very quiet place. Mary's not been well.
Peace and quiet, the doctor said. A lot of peace and quiet. Oh dear, are you all right? You're very pale.
Mary was unfortunately a witness to a terrible crime, and she had to testify at the trial. It left her nerves a bit tattered.
And you intend to stay at the poplars?
Mrs. Perkins, the landlord, she said we won't be bothered there. Well, not by anyone living in the village, to be sure. What do you mean?
Well, they say that.
Oh, come along. No sense in worrying these young sisters. It's all just rumors, I'm sure. What rumors?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I think the last young woman who disappeared just ran off with the young man.
Yes, it was just the owl screech they heard that night. Not her screaming.
Well, best of luck to you.
We must go finish our shopping.
Patty, are you sure this is a good idea? Oh, come on. It's just old gossips.
Yeah.
I'd rather like the look of the house.
Oh, yeah. It looks great.
Is there someone there in the window? I can't see anyone. But look, a girl, a small girl wearing a pink coat.
I think it's time for rest, Mary.
Miss Starling. It certainly looks in bad shape. Well now, I've got some good hired help for you. Ah, bottles if you work already.
Bottles? Who's Bottles?
The cook, miss, and what he can't do to a peach cobbler. I got my cousin Gracie to help with the cleaning and Melinda to with the fire and such. Well, Miss Perkins, thank you for your help. Always glad to oblige. What's that? We heard them, Miss Perkins. You didn't hear anything. We heard them singing the ABC song. It's all in your heads, you silly geese. You've been listening to too much town gossip. Now get to work, or I take that switch to you. But Miss Perkins, it's all right, girls. Whatever it is, we're in it together.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't mind them, Miss Starling. They're prone to be a bit superstitious.
It seems the Poplars has quite a reputation in the village.
No good reason for it.
Why hasn't anyone been living here?
Well, you see, I'm picky about who lives here. Never at the right people.
I take it Mistress B fits your bill?
What's that?
This door. It's marked Mistress B. She must have been a tenant.
That door don't open, Miss Starling.
Why not?
Warped shut it is. Always has been.
Who was Mistress B?
Wouldn't know. Must have been a tenant here before the property came into my family.
If I didn't know better, Perkins, I'd say this used to be an old schoolroom.
That it was, Miss Starling. Miss Griffin ran a school here for deaf children. Fine woman she was, doing charitable work until, well, she left. Speaking of which, Mr. Burns and I got a party to go to tonight, and late as it is, hope the hot is good to you. Well, Miss Perkins, thank you for your help. We'll see you out.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you.
I'm fine. Just a bit edgy.
I can see that.
You must be the cook.
Yes, I'm Bottles. And I've come to ask you if you want a dinner now or later.
Oh, later will be fine. But tell me, Bottles, what do you know about this place?
I do know that no one ever cooked anything good in the kitchen. There's no good pots, pans, and utensils. I'm going into town tomorrow if you would like. I could pick some up.
Oh, that's quite all right. But tell me, Bottles, is this place haunted?
Not being from around here, I'm not sure. Do you think it is?
Must be the other girls.
Yeah, most likely.
Girls, you were just running around upstairs, weren't you?
No, ma'am. We were outside having a word with Miss Perkins.
I'm sure all of our imaginations are running away with us.
Mary, you look terribly pale. Why don't you sit down? And girls, would you take the suitcases upstairs, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait for me.
If they weren't upstairs,
Is there any tea bottles? Mary could use a cup.
yes, I'll go fetch some.
Now, sit here, Mary. We're going to have to do a lot of cleaning. There are books everywhere. What's wrong?
There's something in that chair.
Mary, you let things get to you. Well, you were right.
What is it?
It looks like a diary. Diary of Dorothy Griffin, headmistress, Griffin School.
So Perkins was right.
At last I opened the school, but students come from the very worst classes and disappoint me greatly. The town is for them to live here, but this barely covers the cost of their soup. I tried to secure quality students, but they seem to be planning on attending Hanover School. Several disagreeable children, Mistress B, who continues to be rebellious, had to punish Cheery again for speaking out in class.
Sounds like old Mr. Popper. I can still feel his switch.
Mistress B, I wonder if this was her room.
Maybe it still is her room. Maybe she's the girl I saw in the window.
Mary.
So, did you visit your favorite sugar cookies this year?
Well, not this year. This year, my neighbor gave me a recipe of fruitcake, and it is delicious.
Oh,
I just wish there was an easier way to get recipes.
I understand. You have to write a lot of stuff in it. You have to write every single detail. It's just so much work. Look at that! A Christmas wreath on the door!
I never thought I'd see the day.
I didn't think they'd last the night.
Well, maybe all that haunted stuff is just rumor.
Not what from the girls say.
Oh?
Belinda told her mother that there are footsteps all night long and someone singing the ABC song.
I'll be.
She said things move around by themselves. And if you put your clothes in the drawer before you go to bed, in the morning you find them strewn all over your room with drawers wide open.
Oh my goodness, why haven't they run off yet?
Gracie says the Starlings are so nice, they keep raising their pace.
I won't set foot in that place no matter how much they paid me.
Me either. I get the chills just standing here.
Yeah, this isn't the place we should be spending Christmas Eve. Come on.
You're right. Let's just get out of here.
Won't you help us, Mary?
There's no good reason why this door won't open. Other than what? It just doesn't want to.
Or someone doesn't want it to.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
They're here again.
Poor things.
Trapped for all eternity. Singing that song.
Well, they're at it again, I hear.
It's so awful.
You're not used to it by now?
No, ma'am. I'll never get used to that.
Well, here's your dinner. Roast beef, roasted potatoes, and Yorkshire pudding.
I take it the new kitchen equipment worked well?
Oh, Miss Mary, it was a wonder.
Just look at what a masterpiece Bottles has cooked up.
It seems our friends are playing tricks on us.
Where's my roast beef?
And the potatoes. I saw you put them in the bowl myself. I'm going to look for them.
They don't want us here. Whoever they are, they want us out.
They're playing tricks on us. But we can't.
Belinda! Belinda, what's wrong?
I saw. What did you see? A girl.
Dressed in a pink coat?
Yes, and she was bouncing a ball. I'm sure it's just your imagination, Belinda. We're all a bit.
What about that? That's not my imagination.
I'm leaving here. I will say another minute. Please stay, Belinda. This is a very logical explanation.
Gracie!
Look at it.
What happened?
Yes. They put me against the wall. Quick, fix the wind. They did this to my hair.
Come on, Gracie. I'll help you fix your hair.
That is it. I won't sit another minute. Send my things to
can't take it any longer. Come on.
No, Miss Griffin!
Don't beat us again.
You don't think you deserve it?
We never deserved it.
You deserve it, Mistress Barrington. All children deserve it. How else will you ever become disciplined?
Please, Miss Griffin, it's Christmas Eve.
That it is, and because of that, I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? What kind of a surprise?
I've arranged for us to have a party.
A party? A real party?
With presents, cake, and candy.
Oh, you hear that? Presents are perfectly wonderful. Why did you have a party for us?
Because you're all I've got, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you.
You don't appreciate us. You hate us.
Oh, Mrs. Barrington, it tears my heart to hear you say that.
I don't think you have a heart.
Don't talk that way.
We might not get our presents. You think there really are presents?
Of course there's presents. A rocking horse for Cheery,
A rocking horse?
a beautiful doll for Sophie,
I've always wanted a doll.
and for you, Mistress Barrington, a ball.
I don't believe you.
You're all in here, right in here.
Me first. No, me first. Nothing in my room but that pile of straw I sleep on.
Come see it now. When you were scrubbing the kitchen, I put your presents in here.
Let me see. Let me see. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Come along, Mistress Barrington.
Yay! It's gonna be a Merry Christmas. Girls, wait. Fire in there!
Stupid little brats. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Now, Miss Griffin's going out for a good time. I'm going off to celebrate. What happened?
There's no more.
Just this clippy. Fire at Poplar's kills 3 children? Oh no! A small but smoke-filled fire cost the lives of 3 children at Miss Griffin's school. The children were apparently locked in a room and couldn't get out after debris fell into the chimney and smoke backed up into the school. Miss Griffin, the head mistress, had left the building only a few minutes, she said, to nurse a friend when the accident occurred.
Those poor children.
They keep waiting, hoping, searching for something, but we can't give it to them.
Oh, this is terrible.
Miss Starling?
What? We've come to tell you we're leaving.
Please don't leave now. We can't take the breaks no longer.
We're scared out of our wits. Please, stay one more night. Just Christmas Eve.
What good will that do?
I think I have an idea. One that might just put our little friends to rest.
Our little friends? They're ghosts, Miss Darling, and they're out to make us one of them.
Please, just one more night. I have a plan. Bottles, I'm going to help you in the kitchen because we are going to do a lot of cooking. And everybody else, follow me.
Guys, I think I have a plan. It might just work.
I can't believe we're going back to Poplar's.
It's perfectly fine. There's nothing there.
But you weren't
thought it would be a good story to tell the rest of the town.
You're right. What do you have in there?
It's that new fruitcake recipe I got from my neighbor.
Do you have your secret ingredient in there?
Maybe. Hey, look, it's Miss Perkins.
Good evening, Mrs. Perkins.
Well, hello, ladies. Have you met my cousin Belinda?
Nice to meet you too.
We're headed out to Copper Circus this dinner. Where are you two headed?
We are as well. sister all right.
I assure you, she's the most level-headed one of us all. What are they doing here?
Clara and Bird will be spending Christmas with us.
Do you mean it? Here in this place? Would you like that? No, this place is haunted.
We've games and presents and wonderful food cooked by Mr. Bottles.
It doesn't look so wonderful. That's twigs and bolts.
And that looks like tar.
Filthy little brats.
Please, Miss Higgins.
Really? Wicked weed associate with street urchins? From Miss Tiggins. What's that? Bird? It's children just like us.
What are they talking about? I don't see anybody. They're gone.
No, I don't want them to go.
They had to, Bird.
But you don't have to.
Why not?
They left you their room, didn't they?
Follow me. That there's never been open before.
What are you looking here? Isn't that the most beautiful room?
And the toys! I've never seen so many.
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes.
They've been waiting a long time for their Christmas party.
They've been waiting a long time for someone prepared.
Come on now, everyone. Let's have some punch and nuts and bowls of pudding. Let's celebrate.
Look, it's actually punch.
And these candy pecans are delicious. And the pudding looks wonderful.
As I told you, it's my grandmother's recipe.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm Rachel Westfall and I played Mary.
I'm Ben Dietrich and I played Bird.
I'm Sierra Hilda and I played Mrs. Gruff.
I'm Michaela Mashland and I played Sarah Starling.
I'm McKenna Cox and I played Miss.
I'm Eva Stencil, and I played Sophie.
I'm Sierra Hilda and I played Cheer.
I'm Susan Pulaski, and I played Mistress B.
I'm Allison Stencil and I played Miss Higgins.
I'm Alexa Hurlba and I played Patty Starling.
I'm Anna Sullivan and I played Mrs. Perkins.
I'm Lydia Schiedemeyer, and I played Gracie.
I'm Rachel Sullivan and I played Belinda.
I'm Twan Dietrich and I played the cook, Bottles.
Thank you.